Okay, lay down. Anybody want to learn about what I've learned? And this goes out to my SEALs. Because I know you guys are warriors. You guys are like me. Imagine if I would have been male. Hey, imagine if I was bigger. If I could have kept going. If I hadn't have gone into bandits, I would have went further in Army cadets. But I didn't. But what I do know is I've followed all you Army guys, Because I was little. I was 5'2". Nobody's gonna let me go in no military, go nowhere other than be in the kitchen. In the kitchen. Where I ended up being anyways. But by the by, as they say, Like Mark Wahlberg in the last oh, just a second, gotta put the power on my computer. Mark Wahlberg, I've followed you for so long. You were a rapper when I drove my football players around. Look at you, Look at the family you came from. Look at your bloodline. I know all you guys almost killed were just trying to redo what those Navy SEALs went through. And for one to survive, And like the movie Jake Tapper did off CNN. So many of you guys are trying to tell the truth. But like I keep saying, in the mountains, giants live. Unless you've come out of what I came out of. I think I healed myself by saying my Uncle Harold did drink he did drink because he felt bad about me being lost at the reservation. But I was deaf, dyslexic. I was a little girl. But I was protected. Because when I was even in my arms with my Bubba and Guido, not understanding why I could see people behind certain people with numbers on their arms. Okay. And we traveled to Winnipeg for 16 years. We traveled there for 16 years until I met my husband, and I was at another woman's house, and she did a teacup reading that I'm just going to tell everybody now. I was going with a different guy at the time, and her daughter wore patchouli oil because I found her scent, and this lady met Robin Williams. What was his name? Paul Williams, the singer. And because I love this certain movie he did, well, I can't remember it right now. But it's the patchouli oil, and she did read my tea leaves, and she said, I would be pregnant, and then I would get married. But she said it wouldn't be to the man that I was with. I never did understand why until I found out the man that I thought was the one who loved me didn't love me. And I made a fool of myself in my little town, and I went out to Aubrey Falls and met my husband. And within that summer, a whole bunch of things happened. He was from Blind River and couldn't get into the steel plant because he had denied, he didn't show up for something. And my dad, being the welder there, I don't know if my dad ever said anything, but my husband went there every day shift, 8 to 4, 8 to 4. Sat in the waiting room at the Algoma Steel. Everybody knows what this is like. Until my dad went in and come out in the waiting room, and he pointed to his buddy and said, "He's here every day at 8 hours. Give him a job." And this was before I was pregnant. So if you see a young man, and all you rappers out there, guys, all I want is a video made with you guys chasing each other around, shooting each other with paintballs. Hey, throwing some snowballs, have a bonfire with burnt marshmallows, Canadian landmines, right, guys? Because they are. Remember, you step on that shit, it is worse than crazy glue. And remember, if you don't know what's Supermaning the football field, just think, okay, this is the field. My son, rain or shine, whatever game, white pants, okay? The coach is still, I know he's watching, or he's feeling me shake him. White pants, okay? With his helmet on, thank the Lord, because he'd be dead. Redhead, okay? Redhead. Looks almost like the guy in Reagan Boatman, but a little thinner. Okay? But you know how surfing, okay? Just take his body surfing, running from one end of the field. And all of a sudden, Superman in the field, okay? Superman. Ah! And he'd do it. Rain or shine. To see how far he'd go. That's how much my baby loved football. Because remember, my mother coached girls hockey one time. And this is before I was a goalie. One minute I looked over at the bench because she had a bench where she could walk behind. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You think, you see you guy coaches, just think of what my mom was like, okay? Because when you beat us up as a pack, we go to your door and take you down one by one in front of your mothers. She did that with my sister. And my sister wasn't the fighter. I was. Go. So, Snowball Nation saying, one good rap group. You could have parts of me in your video going, fucking Canadian, not far from Canada, going, I don't have any, I'm not black, but I got the power, right? Colin Kaepernick, no. For all you guys, right? Because he's cool. Yeah. We got to stop all the Netflix movies, all the spin. Because right from the start, I told you Darian Brown never killed that young boy, that baby. Because Darian Brown was probably the one who flew. Oh, see, I always get trapped in my yarn because I'm always crafting things. Darian Brown was probably the one who flew Cash in the air because Cash is a superhero. Right, my baby? I had the dreams of what happened. You can go to sleep, Darian Brown, because a white woman is going to get the man who was your superhero out of jail and the people who put him in there, in jail. Because in 12 minutes, right, guys, I can tell you the truth. Right, guys? Love you from Canada. Anybody want to get me up on a panel and talk to me for real? Why aren't the big YouTubers using my stream? Why? Why aren't you? Snowball Nation signing out.